Oh shit, I didn't get to name it. Fuck. I need to edit. Oh shit, it's actually on here. Recettear, an item shop's tale. Oh, let's begin! I've actually played this before. Oh, for the love of... She's still asleep. She really not understand how important today is? I need another bite. And always find room for yummy candy. Wake up, please! What was it? Oh, Tia, good morning. We do not have time for good morning, right? Recette? Are you planning on spending the rest of your life dreaming of sweets? Today is the day we set for opening the store. We did? Oh yeah, we did! More day of all the... Listen, go wash your face and make yourself presentable. Then join me downstairs in the storefront. Okay, I'll be right down. Hey, sorry I kept you waiting. Okay, Tio, let's open the shop right now. Capitalism, ho! Patience, Recette. It is a virtue you will need. We need to take care of a few matters before we open officially. Huh? Like what? Oh, she's like a fairy! Well, I somehow doubt that a store without anything to sell is going to attract all that much business. Oh yeah, we don't have anything to sell! So, what do we do? To start with, we need to establish a stock of items for the store. If we have nothing to sell, we cannot claim to be much of a shop. That's true. So where should we go to get stocked up? The best way, I think, would be to visit either the town market or the Merchants Guild. We need to give our regards to the head of the guild regardless. That should probably be our first stop. Ooh, that's the place run by that old guy, right? The guild operates as a wholesaler for local merchants. So if we stop by, we can purchase an initial stock. It would not hurt to go over, give our polite regards to the guild chief either. Especially since the guild is the organization that allows us to operate here in the first place. Okay, got it. Then let's go right now. When you want to leave the shop, head to the front door, currently located in the upper right hand corner of the store. Currently, so I can change that later? But I wanted to leave through the window like an action hero. To eternity! Make it! Oh, okay. Okay. That's literally all I can go. I can't even return. Till now, no time will pass. It will take 2 periods of time. And watch it. Hello! A golden fairy! You two are... Yes, you're reckoned at that loan shark! Well, that is not... Well, an incorrect assessment. Could I ask that you refrain from calling me a loan shark? That's right, mister. Should I are partners? Don't be mean. Forgive me. Partners it is. So, how are the preparations for running that shop come along? Quite well, thank you. And in fact, we plan on opening today, so we stopped by in order to show our gratitude for your help. Ha! Very good, you two. Know what's what. If you have any problems, let me know. I'll be glad to help. We appreciate your kindness, thank you. We appreciate your kindness, thank you very much. Not a problem at all. So, you came straight here to pick up some merchandise, right? Well, up to the counter then. Let's get you two sorted. It's our first time stocking up. Our funds are limited, so do not go completely overboard. I recommend purchasing no more than 10 items. KO! Okay. Yeah, I think. And we go close. What is a guild? So a guild is such a group of people that are from the same kind of business who cooperate with each other. Since prices on items convey from store to store, it's hard to do business if there isn't a base price between them, right? That's what the merchant guild is for. We manage wholesaling and keep prices stable throughout the city. That's why we require that everyone who wants to do business around here register with the guild. Don't worry, your store, Recettear, is already in the books. It ain't all just paperwork and red tape, though. Now that you're a member, you can pick up stock here from your shop, and get access to a few other benefits, too. We're here to help, so feel free to make use of us, okay? I'll leave the rest later. Right then, will that be all? Yep, this is perfect. We shall return when our stock runs low again. I'm looking forward to it. Here, little something extra, as a startup gift. Yeah, walnut bread! Thanks a bunch! Alright, little lady, give them your all! Capitalism? Ho! Well, Adam Smith would be proud of us, at any rate. Capitalism? Ho! Okay, now that we have that, we need to go put up the... Well then, it is time to give you a crash course on the basics of running an item shop. Okay, what do I do first? First, we need to put some items on display. If we don't have our goods out for people to see, we can hardly expect the customers to buy them after all. You just need to get near those counters? So, once you know where you wish to place something, choose what you wish to place in that primary spot by pressing the primary button. Primary button? You'll understand when you try it, trust me. The other worldly people know. Now remember, what you place will affect how people perceive the shop. So think carefully before you place something. Right. So then, start off, why not what we purchase on one of the counters? So yeah, so basically, if you want like a more potion type of shop, you want like more potions, more like accessory type of shop. However, we're much more currently just like an Hey, what about the bread? Can I speak with you a moment? No, what is it? Those counters by the window. How does this place there are visible to anyone passing by on the street? I searched pudding. Ah, fuck. Okay. In that case, I want to put all of these on there. Because I couldn't want to have us be viewed as like a weapon shop. Because that's basically what we are. They can of course get another thing placed. That should do you for displaying our wares. Are you sure it doesn't look dumb? Don't worry, I think it looks good enough for its first attempt. Now I need to teach you how to actually sell things. Please, go set the counter. Right here! Now you need to learn how to actually sell things to prepare to people without embarrassing yourself. Okay, go! So to start with, I will lecture on the actual process of selling an item that you have displayed. And don't know. Fuck! Yes, Professor. If the students do not listen, they do not get any credit. Right. Now then, when a customer enters, be sure to greet them with a nice big welcome. Welcome! Greeting the customer helps them to feel comfortable and relaxed while in the store. The comfort is fundamental to our business. Remember that as we continue. Now, a typical customer will find an item they want on our displays. Then they will come over to the counter to pay for it. Let's demonstrate. Can I get this, please? I don't have a rock sword! What they want will be in the target window. You'll also be able to see the name and base price. Pay close attention to that base price. Also, if you press button 3, you can... I found it! Let's see! You can view expanded information on the item in question. So for this one, you get a plus 14 to attack. And it's a sword. Higher sell price and lower sell price is currently unknown. Consult the custom.exe program included with if you wish to check or alter your button. Okay! What? Button 3? Custom.exe? Yeah, I'm confused too! Focus, Recettear. Your life is hard enough to control as it is. Okay. I'm sorry! You're talking about otherworldly concepts here! Like, where the fuck is button 3? I know! She sure hell doesn't! Now then, next you must decide what price you wish to offer. General, you wanna try and name a price higher than the base. Try naming a price if you will. Let's see. I can notice that the base price shows as your default. Where's your offer? Press up. Up. Okay. You know, that's one of our best items, but for you, I'll sell you for a mere 150. Very good. That is how you adjust your offer. As might be obvious, if a customer is satisfied with your offer, it is a sale and you get a little bit of experience along with the money. If your price is too high, however, a customer can simply walk out. Only to determine the proper price, there lies the challenge. Now, if a customer disagrees with the price, but not so much that they want to storm out, then you can negotiate. Remember what I said about comfort earlier? This is the key here. Offer a price, but do not make it so outrageous that the customer feels that you're not acting in good faith. So, if they disagree but stay, offer a new price. Ideally, you will lower your offer a little, and they will take it and give you a sale. Some customers may just be trying to sniff out a better price when they are really willing to pay your initial price, however. Whether or not you risk testing that possibility is up to you. How long can you keep haggling? Well, that depends on how regular customer the person in question is. As we're starting out, you will not be able to haggle for very long. But after customers begin to trust us a little, you can haggle for a longer period of time. Well, time to put through into practice. Okay. Welcome. Thank you, please. Okay. The higher, press up. I'll sell that for 170. At this level, you'll likely end up haggling a little. Alright then, now time for the final art of haggling. Theoretically, what you wish to do is lower your price slowly, but as mentioned, there's a limit to how long you can haggle. The idea is to deduce a customer's desired price and go out from there. You said reduce the desired price, but how do I... Large number of stores sell at about 30% over base price. It's not a hard. Okay, so about 30% is what I am aiming for. It's not a hard and fast rule, but people will usually accept that price level. Usually. If you can manage to go over that, you will make a lot more money, but you do not want to risk driving away a customer. Alright then, so as a customer, I am haggling. Could you make it a little bit cheaper? Okay. This is the best I could do. It's technically cheaper, but it's still high. It will be up to the temperament of the customer as to whether or not you want to make the sale. That covers just about everything. Ah, fuck. I probably should have lowered it a bit more. Oh well. Now let us put the entire lecture into practice all at once. You can sell me an item. You'll be ready for what lies ahead. Let us begin. Hello, welcome to Recettear. I'd like to buy this, please. I don't even have that! But for you... I don't like doing that. Oh, wow. Just for you? Yes, an excellent price. Thank you very much. Yeah, sword still. I don't even have a steel sword! Let's do that one more time, just to be sure. Oh, god damn it. Okay. I don't. What the fuck? And that is essentially how it goes. You're quite good for someone who has never done this before. Really? So I have a little bit of time left today, so let's go ahead and open the store proper. When no one comes in, somebody handle them in the same way that we practice. Well, are you sure it'll be okay? Do not worry. As the saying goes, salesmanship is more of an art than it is a science. You'll learn as you go. Now then, I will open us up. Go on and set up the counter. Okie dokie. Welcome. Can I help you with anything? Ooh, this is nice. Yes. I can sell that for 130. You know what? You're right. Not too much, really. Thank you. I made 10 off of that. Not much, but oh well. Congratulations. You did well. I sold stuff. Me and Recettear. I sold stuff. Like, to people. Hey, Teal. I'm so happy. I did it, Teal. I did it. Papa, I did it. Papa fulfilling my dream. You're wondering why we started an item shop at all? Well, to explain that, you need to understand how Tio and I first met. The Game Station presents Tale of a Fairy, a Girl, and how to run an item shop. Recettear. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that name right. Let's see. Yep, the calendar says it's been 3 months since Papa left. I didn't get why he suddenly said, I'm gonna be a hero! And took off without saying when he could be back. I really hope he's okay. I'm getting lonely. Well, I shouldn't worry too much about him. The best thing about him is how tough he is. He'll be okay. Dun, dun. What? Dun, dun, dun. Papa wouldn't knock. Who is that? Hi! Yes? Who is it? Huh? Nobody here. Wait, what? At my feet? Good evening. You are Mademoiselle Recettear Lemongrass. Miss Fairy? Pardon me, but I'm the one asking questions. Again, are you Recettear Lemongrass? Yes, I'm Recettear. My name is Tio. I am an agent of the Term Finance Company. Finance Company? I am here to collect payment on a loan paid out to your father. No wonder he called you a loan shark! Here's the contract and my identification. Loan? Repayment? In plain terms, I am here to get our money back. If you are capable of facilitating repayment, this house will be seized as collateral in order to repay the loan. Facilitating collaterals? This is seize? What? Papa, is it? He is not here. Yes, I see that now. Mademoiselle Lemongrass, Monsieur Lemongrass disappeared following a fracas atop the local volcano, so he assumed he might have returned here. File photo. Even if he has not, however, the contract covers this eventuality. Covers this? Quite. As the sole remaining member of his household, we shall require that you pay his debts in his stead. What? But that... How am I supposed to? I barely have enough money to live by myself. Naturally, we are not demanding it all be repaid at once. There is still a small amount of time before any payment is due. Therefore, I'm gonna have to sold off parts in 2 distant foreign lands to repay Papa's debts. What if I can survive with only 2 eternal organs? If I eat a lot of spinach, that can replace my blood. And, oh, I don't want to be a sailor. What am I gonna do? Ahem, please listen to me for a moment. I have no clue where you are getting these ludicrous ideas from, but I would never do such a thing. Quite the opposite, in fact. I was sent here to ensure that you wouldn't have to resort to such, well, absurd methods to pay us back. But what? I have been sent to support you to the fullest of my ability, that you may repay the debt via labor. What? But I've never worked a single day in my life! Experience has no bearing in this case. All that matters is whether or not you are willing to work. Oh. If you do not wish to work, then this is it. The house is Tome's. And I'll have to ask you to leave the premise. As the saying goes, those who do not work, do not eat. So, Miss Lemongrass, which will it be? Work or the house? Work then. Splendid. But I couldn't even know what I could do. Actually, I already have an idea on that front. You're aware, of course, that the city is an adventuring hub. In addition, this house faces out onto one of the main city lanes. Therefore, I propose converting the house into an item store. Item store? What? Really? Wait, so that means if the store gets broken into, my house gets broken into? Baguette? Mademoiselle Lemongrass. I was only gone for a little while to do market research. Where could she have gone? Huh. I am being silly. Of course she fled. Why would she not? All I did was threaten to take away everything she ever knew and loved. Asking her to turn the house into an item shop was foolish. Even if it was to repay the debt. The poor girl must be terribly confused. And on top of that, her father's probably... Wait, outside? Yes! Yay, miss! It's done! Hey, Tio! Look! It's done! What is that? It's our shop sign, of course. Doesn't it look cool? You can't be a shop without one of these, you know. Well, yes, it is quite well made, however. I've always been good at making stuff. Be that as it may, while the sign is nice, Huh? Is that a problem? Well, the name. You're quite sure you've thought that through? Recettear. Well, we're partners, right? You said so. So, put Recet and Tio together, and Recettear. See, I understood that before we actually got to this point! Isn't it neat? Well, that is to say, the sentiment is commendable, but it's the two of us opening the store, so the name should reflect that, right? You don't like it? Really, it is not that, but, well, that is decided! Recettear ho! Recettear. Mispronounced, it's even slightly end. Recettear. Recettear. Tail. Recettear. This job is going to be even more absurdly difficult than I originally suspected, I feel.
突然やってきた小さなフェアリーさんは
So very suddenly
私の
into my
日
life.
常をちょっぴり刺激的なものにしてくれた
Think for sure, this wasn't going to be dull.
まったく
Oh day. How is it possible to sleep this much each day? How? Teal. Let's do the very best we can.
起きなさ
Beckett! Wake up! Who's that on the first?
いおはよ
Oh, Teal! Hey, good morning! The clock does not have a good morning hand. Beckett, you are the proprietor of an item shop now. You must learn to be responsible and not sleep the day away. Right. Why in the name in heavens are you smiling so much? That smile you had while sleeping is just getting bigger. Oh, no reason. I just think I saw something nice in my dreams. Tia, let's give it our all. Well, if you really are dedicated to making this work, wash yourself and meet me downstairs. Will do. Okay, day 2 of the
仕
item
事
shop.
しますよ今日も頑張っていこう
Okay. So, I have an item shop and stuff, and it's all cool and awesome. So, what do I do now? That is up to your judgment. If you sit at the corner, we can open immediately. Or we could reorganize the shop. Or we could even go search for new stock around town. Or elsewhere. Yikes, that's a ton of options. How do I choose? As I said earlier, running a place like this is more of an art than is something you can simply follow a map through. Simply pick something and we'll deal with what comes. Okay. I don't have a lot of money, but let's see what's... I can change camera. Okay, let's see. Where can we go? We can't go to the pub. Something flashing up the Adventurers Guild. Hey, what's this place? This is the Adventurers Guild. The guild manages expeditions to various untamed wilderness areas or abandoned ruins near the city. The area is commonly referred to as dungeons. Without approval, adventurers cannot visit the dungeons.
そうなんだ
Oh, nuts! So we can't just go into a dungeon and pick up everything we see? If we could do that, we could sell everything we got as 100% profit. It is still a very good idea. A great many people have made fortunes that way. If you wish to do so, however, we must first hire an adventurer. Hire? Can I just pick anybody? Truth of the matter is a bit more complicated. If you pay them, few adventurers are willing to risk their lives simply for the benefit of a complete stranger. Oh, so they turn away people they don't know very well? Indeed, you should get to know a few adventurers and build up a certain level of trust with them. If all goes well, they will give you a symbol of their guild membership. This usually takes the form of a card. That in hand, we can bring an adventurer with us. So it's like they're inviting us to a dinner party. Well, dinner parties don't usually do not include blood-mad beasts attempting to rip you limb for limb. But then an analogy does work somewhat. Right, so first I need to meet an adventurer. Which for us should not be that difficult, yes? Sure, we run an item shop, so we should get a few coming in as clients on a fairly regular basis. Oh yeah! Well then, I'll do my best to get a dinner
そうで
invitation.
すね
Indeed. Let's be careful that Recette is not on the menu. Huh? Is something wrong? Oh, that guy over there.
だから
Listen to
何
me!
を言ってる
If
だ
I
ろ
can't walk, I can't get the money. If I can't get the money, I can't get the items. If I can't get the items, apparently I can't walk. Ah! Heavens. If I had a few things, I could at least visit the Hall of Trials. I wonder what's going on. He seems to be a rookie adventurer complaining about his inability to complete the required guild test. Test? Well, the guild hardly allows anyone in off the street. You can only work officially for the guild after passing a test. An item shop owner is hardly the only job with challenges. I have an idea. What? I do believe we have found our very first adventurer. Wait, what do you mean by, Tio, wait! Oliver, I burned what cash I had just getting to the city. I can't get into the guild. I don't know what I'll even do for dinner money. Now I'm hungry. Great. Damn, I don't have the bread! Pardon me a moment. You there, an adventurer with the seedy look. Who you calling seedy? Well, you two would be... We are a pair of merchants who happen to be passing. Merchants? Oh, you heard me talking. Sorry, but I'm way too broke and seedy to buy anything. Believe me, I could tell by your seedy nature that attempting to sell you anything would be a colossal waste of time. You was being a sassy bitch. Oh, come on, Tio. Stop with that seedy already. Here's a plant. So are you two going to prune me or what, Tio? Would you like it if we came with you to the Hall of Trials? If you required equipment or items, we can provide them. I'll call you a pair of angels then, but why? Business, naturally. We help you pass the trial, you provide us with your card. Oh, I get it. We help Mr. Swordsman clear the dungeon, and then he gives us his card, a sign of our eternal friendship. Eternal friendship is rather irrelevant in this case, but it does work out neatly for all of us. What do you say? I see. You guys are pretty new at all of this too, huh? Our offer, Mr. Swordsman. Yes or no?
Yes.
Alright then. Heck, I got nothing to lose. Well, aside from my precious life anyway. Unifications! Glad to meet you two, I'm Recettear. Nice to meet you. I am Tio.
Oh.
Call me Louis. Louis the Swordsman. Good to meet ya. Yes, yes. Now then, we will begin all of the preparations for the dungeon visit, including a visit to the central market to pick up food and other restorative items. We'll then return here for when we are ready. Alright, I'll be waiting here. I don't exactly have... Looks like nobody's here. Can't buy, can't buy. I could buy that, can't buy. Can't buy that. I'm actually gonna take these off in case he doesn't. Cause it sounds like he doesn't have any weapons, so. One sword, clothes, walnut bread. Never mind, he already has shit. Let's do this. So this is the dungeon? Just so. Welcome to the jungle, as they say. You know, aren't we just going to hold Louis back here? I mean, I'm not a monster slayer. I'm scared. The two of us are perfectly safe. There's a proactive field around the two of us. The monsters, we may as well be invisible. Really? That's amazing. So Louis is perfectly safe too then? Not quite. Oh, why not? While in the field, we do not need to worry about monsters. This is accomplished by making us virtually intangible to everything. Inside this place, we can directly manipulate nothing. Wait, we can't collect things? Why are we here? That's why our adventurer remains outside the field. Oh, I see. They'll pick stuff up for us. Should our adventurer be injured, we can place him in the field and retreat. As we must carry him back, however, we can take very little else with us. One item at most. Even if we run into trouble, we don't lose everything? Oh wait, I thought you said we can't... Yes, I'll elaborate further if need be later. Naturally, if we get out safely, we can bring as much as our bags will allow us to carry. Cool. Wait, this our bags will allow? Well, our bags are not bottomless. If we run out of space, it will be up to us to decide what to keep or discard. So the adventurer will focus on adventure, while we keep track of what loot he should keep. I guess that makes sense.
わかった。
KO day! Let's get to it. Rip items in bag.
さて、
Nah, I'm
行
good.
きましょうか。頑張ってください。
Okay, so I have like a special move. Back attacks do more damage. Oh, and a counter attack too. Interesting. Do most damage. Ooh, give me a tree necklace.
アイテム拾ったよ。
Oh, that's a slime fluid. Interesting. I don't think there's any way for me to move faster. Looks like a counter attack also does more damage. It doesn't matter if these guys get too touched anyways. Looks like that's all there.
罠ですよ。
いいね。
レベルが上がったよ。アイテム拾ったよ。
Slime fluid. Even the blue slimes are nothing compared to me. Looks like there's nothing else here. Let's go to the next floor.
行きましょうか。頑張ってく
Hall
だ
of
さい。
Trials, floor 2. This is a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, except not stuck on a grid. Okay, so yeah, they're all... Oh, the red ones are definitely a lot more scary.
そうです。
Aha! Nothing that a little spin attack can't fix. But yeah, no, so... I do have a crit attack. I don't know how much a crit does. It's either going to be like 0.5 or double damage. Ooh, give me that shield.
行くぜ。
Wrong thing. I have to level up before I can
アイテム拾ったよ。
do it again. Ooh,
アイテム拾ったよ。
Book staff. Well, I'm close to leveling up, so this should be fine. Good attack. So yeah, it looks like if you hit a crit, it's doubled. Shit.
大丈夫？
Ow.
大丈夫？レベルが上がったよ。大丈夫ですよ。
Doing so good and I'm fucking out so much. You gonna spawn back?
アイテム拾ったよ。
Hey! Okay, so they are infinitely respawning. Because I looked at the map and yeah, they came back. Oh, that's the way to the next floor, but I'm not done exploring yet. If I didn't get that counter hit back, I would not have had to attack it one more
アイテム
time.
拾ったよ。
Attack. Nothing down here. Go up here.
大丈夫？
Oh Okay, so there's like a small amount of movement I can do. There's a small amount of movement I can do with the sword swing. The heck? I missed my crit! Oh well. I feel like the next one might be the...
さて、行きましょうか。頑張ってください。
Oh god! Longsword plus 2? Oh, my friend, you just got fucking lucky. You won't be able to complain anymore about shit weapons. Oh, you even got some iron armor, nice. Some ingredients I don't need for. The way out. I don't know how I feel about still seeing the crit, even though you're gonna miss. Yep. Back. Oh, chestnut. Okay, with that, we are free to go out of here. Already level 6, Jesus Christ. And get another look at that sword drop. I guess not.
ちゃんとついてこいよ。
よし、行きましょう。
What was that? You saw something at me, bitch?
アイテム拾ったよ。
There we go. Wow, okay. What's that thing?
大丈夫ですか？
Can't carry anymore. Powerful anti-venom.
くらえ。
Wrong button. Yeah.
くらえ。
Egg toast.
大丈夫ですか？
Yeah, I can't even see what the hell it is.
アイテム拾ったよ。大丈夫ですか？
that one. I'm not going to bother with the... Correction, I'm going to bother with this one in particular. Oh, fuck! Oh, safe. I got plenty of unknowns from them. Okay, yeah, let's hope we can get out of here. Ah, here we go. This is... Did I do it? I did it! Didn't I? I did it! I've cleared the whole child! Oh, sweet mystery of life. Now you'll give me money. Way to go, Louie! Recettear, Tail! This is all thanks to you guys. All well and good, but there's a treasure chest just ahead. Behooves us to investigate it thoroughly. Tail, you really do like going for the money, don't you? Well, I do not spout such foolishness. There is no need to treat me like a flying ball of greed. Hey, hey now! I love me some treasure too. Don't worry, Teal. I fool you and others. Really? You two completely misunderstand me. Okay. Where's your sword? Here, here. You can have your old ship back. Although that's the question, which I want to throw out. Slime fluid +1. Yeah, slime fluid. What is it? The contents of this chest. Give me a second here. Hey! Oh, cards. So this is an Adventurers Guild card. Here, Beckett. Take one, like we promised. Huh? Oh yeah, okay. Well, you did promise to give us your card eventually. We were not so crushed as to demand your very first card. Fuck. Does that appear? Yes, yes it does. Whoops. There we go. Fixed it. Maybe you're thinking about who you'd want to give your first. No, I want this. Beckett, I beg you, please take my very first card. I'd love to. Thanks, Louie. Awesome. Can't wait to adventure with you two some more. More day, really now, young people. Alright, we can still grab it before we go.
Tia!
Hey, Tia, what's this thing that just showed up? Ah, yes, that. That is commonly referred to as the go-ho. What am I? A door of return, I mean. Was that a fucking... That was a... I would say a, Persona reference, but no, it's a... Oh, it's like the Shin... I can't remember. It's part of a series that Persona is part of. The return, I mean. If you enter that door, you can return to town in an instant. This one has appeared to because we have cleared the dungeon, but they are often encountered during normal explorations too. What are they usually? Roughly every 5 levels or so. But wait, if we take this back to town when we're halfway in, you have to start away from the beginning again? Not at all. You can always head back to the floor that had a door on it. In fact, if you do not use a door, you do have to restart. So if you find a door, we should always use it?
そうですね。
Almost always. If you need to rest or unload, then we should use a door. Remember though, returning home takes time. Furthermore, leaving ends the current contract with our companion. We would have to rehire him or choose a new one. If there's something specific in the dungeon that you desire, you simply ignore the doors and press onward. Alrighty then, I think we're gonna have to go home now though. Quite so. Oh, just to be sure, in the future, please try to avoid referring to this as a going home, yes? Go home! Go home! Pick that up, and return to town! We cleared it! Hey, we can go to the pub. Looks like nobody's here. Oh. How the fuck did we get in the pub?! And nobody's here.
お疲れです。お疲
I
れ様
hope
でした。
today, Tio, you also did what?
今日は頑張りましたね。明日もこの調子でいきましょう。おはようございます。
Day 3.
ちょっといいですか？
May I have a moment, please? Oh, what's up? Concerning the debt, I have a suggestion concerning its repayment. You do? Paying it back all at once is wholly beyond your means. So I recommend smaller weekly payments to slowly chip away at it. Wholly beyond? No one told me how big Papa's debt is exactly. That's because you would faint if you found out. For now, it is a secret. Faint? As the store begins to build up steam, we will increase payment size. The repayment date nearest to the current date, along with the amount due, displayed on the calendar in the main menu. Please be sure to check it regularly.
わかった。
Okay, yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. How big is his debt when the starting is 10,000?
どれにしようかな。何を置こうかな。何を置こうかな。何を置こうかな。どれにしようかな。何でしょうか。
Interesting.
何を置こうかな。どれにしようかな。
And then we have a shit ton of ingredients.
どれにしようかな。何
An
がいいか
extra
な。
sword. And another candy.
ど
And
う
our
しよう
shop
か
is
な。
full. Let's
開
open
店
the
するよ。
store.
いらっしゃいま
Welcome. Can I help you with anything?
せ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。
Yeah, it's really that expensive.
いらっしゃいませ。
本当かよ。
いくらにしようかな。
おいおい。
いくらにしようかな。
You know what? Because you're my friend.
よし、それでいいぜ。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Because he's my friend.
どれにしようかな。どうしようかな。開店
Well,
で
I kind of wanted him to buy the
す。
sword.
いらっしゃいま
Oh, shit, hello.
せ。いくらにしようかな。い
本当かよ。
くらにしようかな。
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
よし、それでいいぜ。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
Hello.
いくらにしようかな。ありがとう
Say 457.
ございました。売れたよ。
Thank
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
you. No, for that one I'll give you slightly cheaper.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
He doesn't necessarily sell for 450.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
I'm sad I did not get to give that long sword to my friend, though. Holy cow, it's late. Time seemed to fly by today. Speaking of time, I plan on doing some mild schedule management for you from now on. Ensure you're working in an efficient manner to pay back the debt. Schedule management? Right, first I have broken up the day into 4 periods of time. Morning, afternoon, evening, and night. What you can do and how much you can do depends on the time of day. Hey, yeah, the clock's been broken up into 4 areas. Think of each part as a slice of time. A slice, like a pie.
そうですね。
Indeed. I thought I'd be able to keep your attention if I made it rather similar to some sort of sweet food. So there's the morning slice, the afternoon. I'm getting hungry. Anyway. Now to explain it in detail, generally you can only act between morning and night. When night ends, you need to go to bed. Trying to run a shop while sleep deprived is unpleasant, so I'll say, I'll close up when it gets light. So, you essentially have 2 options for each slice. You can either open the store or go out of town. You cannot do both at once, so decide in advance what you need to do. To be clear, opening the shop will consume a slice. Returning to the store after going out, regardless of what you actually do, will also consume a slice. But if I go to, like, the plaza and then the chapel, you can go around town easily enough to avoid consuming a slice with each move. Only when you return to the store will the clock advance. In that case, I should do a lot when I leave the shop. Yes, that's a good attitude to take. Now,
ここ重要
another
です
vital
よ。
element. Leaving town altogether. Visiting a dungeon will consume 2 slices, no matter what.
そうなの？
And well, it takes that long? Yes. Yes, it does take that long. Have you tried walking places? So if I go in the morning, I'll get back into the evening? That is precisely how it works. Thus, you can only leave for a dungeon at an early point in the day. If it is night, or you have done something else that evening, you cannot go. If I did go, I'd get back real late, right? Exactly. Not only would you annoy your adventure companions with staying out so late, you'd also be dead on your feet the next day after returning. This is a lot to wrap my head around. You'll get used to it, I am sure. Before you know it, you will be thinking about it naturally. Think so? Well, if it helps you that you will always be able to see how much time for a particular action will consume, simply pay attention to the clock. That is everything. If you ever want to go over this again, simply ask me when we are in the shop. I will be glad to go over it as often as you need. Hi, Kay! Hi, Kay. Okay, let's see. I need to use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back. While I'm gone, I'll be thinking about what to do. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Let's get back to this.
何がいいかな
We only have ingredients and food. Anyone here? I can't do anything at the pub yet. These came from a finance company, right? What on earth? Yes, that's right. I work from the Tomei Finance. You're employed by them, right? What's it like? No, that's not quite accurate. I was contracted to Tomei through another organization. Plus, I'm not really an employee per se. You're just contracted? I'm surprised. It seems so. It is not that surprising. Most all fairies in human society belong to a very specific contract agency. There are, of course, a few free agent fairies out there as well, and so that's how it works. Yes, to tell the truth, it can be quite difficult for fairies to find employment in human society. So the agencies were founded an age ago in order to help facilitate fairy livelihoods. That's amazing. Right. Looks like nobody's here. And still nothing here. Night store open.
こんにちは
Does that thing get you?
いくらにしようかな
One sword? I'll be an easy 250.
ありがとうございました
Thank you so much.
売れたよ
Anything else for you, sir?
こんにちはいくらにしようかな
Ooh, a bow. That's one of our better items. I can sell it for you for about 500.
ありがとうございました
Thank you.
レ
Come
ベルア
again.
ップ売れたよ
I sold a wooden bow, and my merchant level increased. Now people will sell shit to me.
おやすみなさい
Good night. Good night.
今日も頑張りましたね明日もこの調子でいきましょう
Exceeded expectations. Fuck yeah.
さあ仕事しますよ今日も頑張ってい
Hey,
こう
4. So then, you seem to develop a basic understanding of how to sell things to people, not drive them to burn their shop in anger. Yepperoni! Easy as pie. Being a truly great store owner involves more than just selling things, however. There are times where people will want to sell items to you as well. Really? I suspect we will begin to get such offers soon. But I already buy stuff from the guild and market. So why should I worry about buying stuff from the customers? There's one major difference between a guild of market purchase and a purchase from an individual. Individuals do not have set prices. In other words, you can haggle as you do when selling. Haggle down, that is. Ooh, so I can get stuff really cheap? But that seems like it'll be pretty hard. Fundamentally, buying and selling are not that different. The customer shows you an item they wish to sell, and you set a price, and perhaps negotiate. Obviously, you wish to pay less than the base price of the item. Okay, so buy low, sell deal, right? Just so. That is the very core of a successful business. Now then, shall we practice? Okay, you have something to sell me? Heyo! Welcome to the record deal. Would you like to buy this for me? Okay. Press down. Come on, me. You can do this. Don't try I said it too. I can pay you 1,000 for that. Okay, fine. 850. I feel like that might have been a glitch in the system. Okay. Okay, so something a bit higher. Oh, 880. Okay. The usual shit. Let's do this.
いらっしゃいま
Come.
せ。いくらにしようかな。そうですね。ありがとうございました。
Okay, so I need to go for under
買い取った
70.
よ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
Oh, I can easily
そうです
get
ね。
for 180.
ありがとうございました。買い取ったよ。
To practice again, simply ask. Okay.
どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。えい。何をこうかな。えい。
Actually, I
ど
want
れ
to
に
take
しよ
that
う
back.
かな。何がいいかな。
I want to take
何がいい
these
かな。
back.
どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。えい。どれにしようか
I
な。
should probably go into the.
どうしようかな。
After this, I'm gonna go back into a dungeon.
いらっしゃいま
And this desk.
せ。いくらにしようかな。
Candy? Well, they'll go like you, 380.
いくらにしようかな。
Eh, you are a kid. Fine, 340.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much.
売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
Welcome.
いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。
Fair enough, fair enough. 146.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
Hey, so. Oh, this is the legendary Recettear. Sell me this,
いく
please.
らにしようかな。
納得しないぜ。
いくらにしようかな。
やったぜ。
ありがとうございました。売
I
れ
don't
た
know
よ。
why you think that's legendary.
いらっしゃいませ。
Hey there, buddy.
いくらにしようかな。
You don't seem too thrilled. About 120.
ありがとうございました。売れた
Thank you
よ。
so much. 4,000 until we meet the deadline.
行ってきます。
Oh, there's something at the chapel. Guys, yo!
こんにちは。
Hey there, Louis. You're actually in the chapel. I'm struck dumb. Well, even I gotta be a little faithful every now and then. As I said, struck dumb. That's a price too. Yeah, I was praying for heaven to provide me with lunch. Somehow I feel as though that is not the main purpose of the chapel. Hey, if it works, it works.
あれ
You think so? Now square. I love being able to relax in the plaza like this. Never seem to have trouble relaxing, even when we are not in the plaza. Well, it's healthy, right? They're closed? Oh damn, and here I was expecting. Let's see. Ooh, takoyaki. Let's get a bit more.
何をこうかな。
I don't exactly have
何が
much
いいかな。
weapons anymore.
何がいいかな。
I'll go
ど
for
れ
the
に
base
しよ
stuff.
うかな。
Throw you down.
何をこうかな。
Takoyaki.
何をこうかな。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。
And a book. Okay. We converted mostly to a goddamn food shop.
開店するよ。いらっしゃいま
Welcome.
せ。いくらにしようかな。
Hmm. I could buy for...
ありがとうございま
Oh
す。
yeah! I got it basically half off!
こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。
Oh fuck.
うん、いいよ。ありがとうござい
All
ま
my
す。
money!
買ったよ。いらっしゃいませ。
I've been looking for one of these.
いくらにしようかな。
I'm a bit desperate on money.
ありがとうございま
Thank
す。
you
売
very
れた
much.
よ。いらっしゃいませ。
本当かよ。
Hey, is this really for
いくら
sale?
にしようかな。
Hey, if you need one, I'll sell it to you for
それ
30
でいいぜ。
ありがとうございました。
Thanks. Please come
売
again.
れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
Hello.
いくらにしようかな。
Ah, some good old Walmart bread.
いくらにしようかな。
This is my best offer.
ありがとうございました。
Oh
売れた
damn.
よ。
No kid, I should honestly
い
they
ら
have
っ
a
しゃ
lot
い
of
ま
money.
せ。
I got my hands on this recently.
いくらにしようかな。
Something like that, the best I can do is 500.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you so much.
買ったよ。
Got a cherry.
いらっしゃいま
Hey
せ。
there.
いくらにしようかな。
That one I could do about 370.
ありがとうございまし
Thank you
た。
so much.
売れたよ。レベルアップ。
So the focus staff for 370.
いらっしゃいま
Welcome.
せ。いくらにしようかな。
Get some candy, dude. I can sell it to you for 370.
ありがとうございました。
So much.
売れたよ。
Ugh. So, there's one other matter, however. It cannot always be certain that a customer will know what they want when they come in. What do you mean? They may come in thinking, what should I make for dinner? What would be a good weapon, and so forth. They will not be quite sure what exactly they wish to purchase when they come through our door. In that case, we must provide them with advice to help them decide. But wait, how do I... Many customers will simply give up if they do not find something suitable for their needs on our... I did not read that. Others, however, will realize that we may have reserved stock, and will inquire as to whether or not we have something they seek. This is when you may suggest an item you think they would like. In a sense, it is the ultimate chance to show your skill as an item shopkeeper. If you know what someone desires, you will very likely impress them and cause them to return. Yeek, no pressure then. Not at all. Well, let's give it a little practice, shall we? It is no different than a normal sale, really, beyond the fact that you must choose the item to sell yourself. Let us begin. KK! Welcome! I would like a sword, please. So, anything is okay as long as the sword? Ultimately, you must pick something the person would like. By the way, if I may give you a little advice, you sell weapons and armor to your adventurer friends, they will equip the items you sell them. Meaning, of course, that if you sell items to them, then we do not need to lend them any items at the start of a dungeon excursion. I will be able to bring back more items for our own use. Even if an adventurer must retreat while in a dungeon, the equipment is not lost since it's in their possession. So selling better equipment to our adventurer friends is a good idea, even if you must undersell to them a little. Accessories work the same way, so think carefully about who you sell what to, and what effect it may have on their performance. Whoa! I hope I can keep track of all this. If you look at the details of an item when selling to one of our adventurer friends, you can also check what that person currently has. Now then, we should continue. Affirmatification! I'd like a sword, please. In that case... How about a steel sword? The rest is like a normal sale. Well, once again, let's put the whole thing into practice. Okay, let us begin.
いらっしゃいま
Hello,
せ。
welcome to Recettear. I like a weapon. However... Like a weapon, huh?
こ
How
れなん
about
か
the
どうでし
steel
ょう。
sword?
そうですね。
Oh, this is lovely.
いく
How
らに
much?
しようかな。
For you, buddy? 3,800.
ありがとうございました。売れ
Come
たよ。
on. I sold a sword for 3... No, I didn't! My increment didn't increase! Listen then. Once more then.
い
Tutorial!
らっしゃいませ。
Hello, welcome. Like a
こ
weapon,
れ
how
なんか
about
どう
a
でしょ
steel
う。
sword?
いくらにしようかな。そうですね。ありがとうございま
2,800. Thank you so
した。
much. I sold the steel sword. I'm ready for everything now. Ever wish to practice this again? Simply ask. Okay.
何がいいかな？
I got quite a bit. I'm actually gonna put
どれにしようか
a
な？
full statue
何
there.
を置こうかな？何を置こうかな？何がいいかな？何がいいかな？
Cherry and the beef ball. One more.
どうしよ
Now
う
we
か
can
な？
go
回転
exploring
するよ。
tomorrow.
いらっしゃいま
Hello, welcome to Recettear.
せ。いくらにしようかな？
Ah, the anti-venom. I can sell that to you for 700.
ありがとうございま
So
した。
much.
売れたよ。こんにちは。
Welcome.
ちょっといいか？
Hey, got a weapon?
ごめんなさい。
We don't have any of those. I'm
しょう
sorry.
がないな。
Well, if you don't have any, you don't have any.
あ
Ah. Sorry, buddy.
あ、いらっしゃいま
Hello.
せ。いくらにしよ
Hello,
うかな？
Andy. Oh, I can sell that for 380.
いくらにしようかな？
Fine, fine. How about 340?
ありがとうございました。
Thank you.
売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
Hello.
いくらにしようかな？
You need cherries for your mother-in-law? Oh, so this is for that.
いくらにしようかな？
Okay, okay. How about this?
ありがとうございました。売れ
So
たよ。
much. I think you should be willing to spend a bit more for this for a
お
mother-in-law.
疲れ様でした。
Tired. Get rest then. Tomorrow we'll be busy.
今日も頑張りましたね。
Yeah.
明日もこの
Didn't
調子でいきま
exactly
しょう。
make much of a profit today. Because I bought some very
お
expensive
はようご
shit.
ざいます。行ってきます。
I don't think there's really anything I want to bring. I'll bring a walnut bread. That'll be it. Jade Way.
さて、行きましょう。よし、
Fuck.
行きましょう。
Well, hey, my attack powers. I don't know what the hell that was. I got...
大丈夫？大丈夫です。
Nice.
大丈夫。
I got my ass handed. Ooh, good on.
アイテム拾ったよ。
Fourth cape.
行くぜ。
One button. Okay, so... Okay, he can't wear the cloth.
こいつ。
If I landed that crit on him.
7です。
Ah, I got paralyzed. That's what happened. So down here must be...
アイテム拾ったよ。
You can always use more focus stabs. Though I will not lie, I would like some weapon
ちゃんとついてこいよ。
よし、
like that plus a sword. Slime fluid. Too much. Something at least. Good! Thank you. I could really use that. Nothing here. The snow bunnies or whatever the hell they're called are slightly annoying since they jump away from my sword slash.
大丈夫？レベルが上がったよ。
And it's oh, magician stuff, huh? SP consumption halved.
さて、
Oh
いきましょ
yeah.
う。頑張ってください。
いいぜいいぜ
And it rounds down.
アイテム拾ったよ。
Four more uses of that. Can I equip that? Yes, I can. I'll replace the wooden shield. Spaghetto! Oh, that was the way out.
いいぜ
I'm gonna have way too much fun with this. I probably should. Whoa! I didn't even notice like that. Yeah? Siphon my health. An ingredient that I don't know. One sword. Ah. Oh. Oh fuck! I'm alive! And next floor
ち
we
ゃんと
go.
ついてこいよ
よし、
Nothing
行
on
き
the
ましょう。
floor.
大丈夫？
I need it. Where the fuck am I?
大丈夫？ゲット。
Oh, close. Okay, and that just flips around. Guy's now dead. And we're gonna continue on. Chocolate bar? Why do these things have chocolate bars? I'm going to sell it!
大丈夫ですか？
I'm taking quite a bit of damage here. I'll have to be careful. As if I'm not about to.
大丈夫？
Oh, right. I forgot I don't have SP half anymore. Whoops! That's on me! That ass kicking was definitely on me.
いいぜ
Give me all of your items. All your items belong to
拾
me.
ったよ。
Ooh, one more bread plus 3. One more. One max. Bread plus 3. And with that, I think we'll go free to move on. Yep. Fill this place. See. Yeah, we'll fall.
大丈夫？
Alright, the football. Yeah. Ooh, looks like they're good quality too. And what's that? Uh-oh.
やってやるぜ。
Okay, I see. I don't attack the big guy, I attack the smaller one.
Yeah.
Yep. Wait, careful. Ay!
とりあえず町に戻りましょう。
Came back alive. And we got so much items. Oh, I can hear the crows calling. Time to go home. Oh, it's already evening. You know the evening, you enjoy the evening, don't you? To be honest, until recently, I despised evenings. I just had to go home to an empty house. But now I have you at home. I'm not lonely anymore. We should get home then. Is something wrong, madam? Oh, just wondering what to do for dinner tonight. For some reason, the only thing that comes to my mind is what I usually make. What do you usually make then? Well, I make pumpkin gratin, sheep gratin, shark gratin. I think I see the problem.
ちょっといいですか?
If I may interject, if you like gratin so much, why not try a stew? They are somewhat similar. I also find pumpkin stew irresistible, but that is, besides the point. Pumpkin stew? That's a wonderful idea. I'll try it tonight. Glad we can help. Thank you so much, you two. Now to make stew for the next month. That was not quite what I had in mind. That other stuff. Oh, we can also just sell shit. So if we just need like quick cash, we could just sell stuff like that. Although we'd be making less off. What is it? Say, Tio, is alcohol yummy? I only tried it once before myself. Really? Wow, you're so grown up, Tio. I hated it. It stank of barrels. Barrels? Typically, most alcoholic beverages are left to age in barrels. Still, the drink had a strong wooden smell, and it was not dissimilar to attempting to drink a tree. Okay, that doesn't sound yummy at all. To be honest, the popularity of the substance baffles me. It always sells well, so stocking it is always a good way to make some money, but barrels. Barrels. Not the barrels! Okay, let's just go home. Ugh.
何がいいかな? どれにしようかな? 何がいいかな?
Oh, we kind of just became like a food shop.
どうしようかな? お店開けますよ。いらっしゃいませ。
Welcome. Hey, got some food? Yeah, we have some walnuts.
これなんかどうでしょう? いくらにしようかな?
Let's do ask for it, like to sell it for 400.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
Anything?
いくらにしようかな?
Walnut bread.
いくらにしようかな?
How's this, bud?
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
I do, actually. of the sink
これ
stuff.
ですよ、これ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Anyone
いらっ
else?
しゃいませ。
A weapon, huh?
これですよ、こ
What's
れ。
this?
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
And the magician's staff has been sold. Good thing we don't exactly need. We don't exactly have a friend that needs it yet.
お疲れ様でした。
You did well.
今日も頑張り
Four
ましたね。
differences, 480.
明日もこの調子でいきましょう。
Doing well so far.
さあ、仕事しますよ。今日も頑張っていこう。
Payment is due in 2 days.
何を置こうかな。
Really need to sell something.
どうしようかな。お店開けますよ。いらっしゃいませ。
Hello. Your child's been pestering me to get a treasure.
これですよ、こ
Oh, I know. How's this?
れ。いくらにしようかな。
Good.
いくらにしようかな。
How's this?
ふう
Ah. Damn it, that was what I needed.
いくらにしようかな。高いよ。いくらにしようかな。
550 is the best I can do.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。こんにちは。こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。うん。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
You're perfect.
いらっしゃいませ。
本当かよ。
いくらにしようかな。
You thought it's 3 for
それでいいぜ。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。こんにちは。
Yeah, you looking for something? Need to help the old pension, you see.
いくらにしようかな。
About 1,000.
ありがとうございました。買ったよ。こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。買った
Oh,
よ。
did I want to buy that? Fuck, I wasn't paying attention.
何を置こうかな。何がいいかな。
An insect trap.
何でしょうか。
Yeah,
何
please
を置こう
move.
か
I'm
な。
trying to place the shut.
どれにしようかな。
I'll put that one sword down
ど
just so I
うしよう
can
か
get
な。お
out of
店開けますね。
inventory.
いらっしゃいませ。
Can I help you?
いくらにしようかな。
Well, that's way too much. How about 240?
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。
Insect problem?
いくらにしようかな。
How about 140?
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。こんにちは。
Oh, can I get you?
いくらにしようかな。
120.
ありがとうございました。
It's so much!
売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
Welcome!
いくらにしようかな。
1,300.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you so much!
売れたよ。
I almost reached it.
どうしようかな。
Ah,
Sticky
nothing. Nothing so far. Best restock the
何を置こ
shelves.
うかな。何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。
Focus
どれ
staff.
にしようかな。何を置こうかな。
Wine fluid.
何を置こうかな。
Chestnut.
どうしようかな。開店するよ。
I'm really just waiting for one of my
い
big.
らっしゃいま
掘り出
せ。
し物だと思うぜ。
This is a family heirloom. They'll go for a lot, right?
いくらにしようかな。
1,000. Wait, am I buying it or is he buying it? Wait, fuck. So this is a family heirloom, so it'll sell a lot, right?
まあそのくらいか。
ありがとうございました。
Yep.
買ったよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
What of those do you need?
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
We need a bracelet. Oh, I don't think I have a bracelet right now.
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
I'm in a bit of a...
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Small amount since you're a young child. I could sell the takoyaki for a lot,
何
but
を
the
買おう
problem
か
is I
な。
bought it for a lot. I'm gonna put down...
何がいいかな。何がいいかな。
I very easily just became a goddamn food
どう
shop.
しようかな。開店するよ。
Okay, I need to get that
いらっしゃいませ。
これ
4,000.
くれ。
いくらにしようかな。
やったぜ。
ありがとうございま
Did
す。
I really just make 300 off of you? Dude, that was your own takoyaki you sold
売れ
me!
たよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
We're friends, 350.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
That's been up in me getting shorts about getting some food. Food, huh?
これなんかどうでしょう。
Roll.
いくらにしようかな。い
That'll do. Great, that'll be 2,800.
くらにしようかな。
2,700?
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
Is that a different guy?
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
Hey there.
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。
Thank you so much.
売れたよ。
I'm in the target goal. Yes.
おやすみ。
Good night.
おやすみなさい。
Good night. I bought takoyaki and then I sold it directly to the guy that sold it. Oh, that's definitely clipworthy.
おはようございます。
Okay, one day. Let's go adventure real quick. Oh, there's something in the town square.
おー。
Big sis, wait! Walk so fast, wait up! Let's go.
ディオ？
Here? Something wrong? Oh no, it is nothing. Oh, you're looking at those sisters. Hey, Tio, how do you think people see us? How so? Do you think we look like sisters? Given that I'm a fairy, I rather doubt it. Oh, right. Still, if we did, I'd be kinda happy. Really? Why is that? Well, since I'm bigger, I'd be the big sis, right? Your logic, as always, is breathtaking in its faultiness. Yeah, I guess you would be the big sis, though. But that'd be really nice, too. Right, sis? Keep this nonsense up and I will leave you behind. Sis, no! Hey, wait for me! Okay. Oh, shit! I would like to buy more, but I can't. Oh damn, they have quite a few stuff here. Oh. Hey, I have one of those. I do not want to sell that sword.
何を買おうかな。どれにしようかな。
And a delicious looking orange.
どうしようかな。お店開けますね。こんにちは。
So looking for a monster again?
いくらにしようかな。
That's one of our best items. I'll charge you 840.
ありがとうございました。
Thank
売れたよ。
you. And I still have the target goal.
いらっしゃいませ。
Welcome. I'm present shopping and I could really use some food. Some food, huh? In that case,
これなんかどうでしょう。いくらにしようかな。
I'll give it to you for 360.
ありがとうございました。
Please come again.
いらっしゃいませ。
Hello. A weapon. Sorry, but I wonder, they really have no talent? No, we just don't have it, because I want to give that to our swordsman friend.
いらっしゃいませ。
Hello, welcome.
いくらにしようかな。
Ooh. So you have a eye for talent. That's 2,400 though.
ありがとうございまし
Please come again.
た。売れたよ。
I'm making so
いらっ
much
しゃいま
money.
せ。ね。
Do you have a hat? Sorry. Oh, I don't have a hat.
怒らせちゃったか
Okay, the
な。
mad didn't die. We don't have the money to buy everything.
何を買おうかな。
Don't put on sale. Special
どれに
ink,
しようかな。
the cherry.
どうしようかな。採点
I
す
should
るね。
definitely stop by.
いらっしゃいま
After I
せ。
pay off part of the debt, I'm gonna go scramble whatever money I have left over and buy more gear.
これ欲しかったんだ。
いくらに
I've
し
been
ようか
wanting
な。
this. Hey, Saul, you sold me your fucking takoyaki!
もう一声。
いくらにしようかな。
Alright, alright.
それでいい
I
ぜ。
can't
あ
get
りがとうご
it
ざ
all.
いました。売れ
There
た
you
よ。
go.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, welcome.
いくらにしようかな。
That I can sell for 2,700.
ありがとうございまし
So much, though.
た。買ったよ。
Ah!
いらっしゃいませ。
Anything? I'm asking me
い
to
くら
sell
にし
this.
ようかな。
That I can sell for. I can buy
いい
for
ありがとう
2,000.
ございました。
Thanks.
買った
Please
よ。
come again.
こんにちは。
Hi there, what can I get you? Yes,
いくら
please.
にしようかな。
Capitalism! Ho!
ありがとうございました。
Thanks, please come
売
again.
れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
Hey there. Hey, got some food? You're on luck. Oh shit, I bought the beef bowl! I really need to pay fucking
これ
attention.
なんかどうでしょう。
That's it?
いくら
How
に
much?
しようかな。
2,700?
いくらにしようかな。
Fine, 2,500.
怒らせちゃったかな。
I barely! Poor fuck!
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
How much for this? Oh, you see, that's from our limited edition.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。アップ。
Hey, merchant level up. I really need to pay attention because I fucking overbought the bowl because I'm not paying fucking attention to what I'm selling.
どうしようかな。開店です。
Hey, attention.
いらっしゃいま
Hey
せ。
there. Hey, can I
いく
purchase
らに
this?
しようかな。
But of course, my good sir. Not that bad.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Next.
いらっしゃいませ。
本当かよ。
いくらにしようかな。
Yeah, it is. Capitalism?
まあそ
Oh!
のくらいか。
ありがと とうございました。売れたよ。疲れた。お疲れ様でした。
I bought the
今日
fucking
は頑張りましたね。
beef bowl
明日も
without.
この調子でいきましょう。さあ、仕事しますよ。
Shut
今日
up.
も頑張っていこう。おはよう
Good
ござい
morning,
ます。
Beckett.
おはよ
Good morning. Incidentally, you're aware that today is the first day of collections, yes?
う。
Eh? Wait, as in pay up or we take your house collections? I guess store now, but let's see. I have a calendar that I can check when I'm on break, don't I? Or in the main menu, I bet you would say. Indeed, this is only the first week of collections. The amount to be paid is not severe yet. However, the amount is scheduled to increase weekly. Keep that in mind and do not get lazy. The bill is due at the end of the day. So work as hard as you can today, yes? Affirmations!
行ってきます。
There's something in town square. Hey now, what's wrong?
ね。
My dolly! Oh, the shoulder's been ripped. My favorite. Ah! Hey, wait, can you give it to me for a second?
いいよ。
Okay. Let's see. I have a little thread and a needle in my apron pocket here. And loop, loop, don't hurt myself. And done. How did that look? You fixed her! Yay! Thank you so much, lady! You're welcome. I need to go now. Bye-bye! Huh. Not only are you good at sign crafting, but you're also fairly deft-handed at needlework, too. How about you, Tao? I bet you used to do a lot of stuff. Huh? There's no time for dawdling. Where to next? Okay. Oh shit, fusion. I can make a bracelet. If I had. Damn. You can buy one. So how much do I have? 1,550. Let's go iron, and that should do it. Let's go on an adventure. Can you even use this? Yes, you can. Let's go further into Jade Way.
さて、
くら
行きましょうか。よし、行きましょう。
Okay, we're definitely a lot more powerful.
大丈夫？
Oh, that's about the face. Shit. I just fucked myself up. Oh god, I think I did, because I don't think I can get a one left. Well.
7です。 レベルが上がったよ。
I'm fucking up so bad. Oh, not bread. Grab. Oh, what? Damn it! Alright, now like an energy one. Water shroom. And that was a chop, so we only have one more pathway to check. Then we can go and head back. I need to figure out a way to get fucking 649 for the end of today. Candy happy.
ちゃんとついてこいよ。
Chocolate ball. Just bomb. Ooh, go. Oh, well, get to. Oh, no wonder they keep getting through. They're fucking fat shit. Side effects for the win! And we're out of here. It's not here. Bracelet. Okay, there's the way out. Oh, that guy just got to be assassinated. Yeah, I'm almost about to level up. I got hit by that before. Yeah, not back anymore! I hit the right at a time. There we go. And one more and I'll level up. What's up above? Level up though. Toast. Powerful anti-venom. I do have an idea. Ooh, honey. Ooh, that's one of the ingredients I needed. I hate those guys, they're so fast. You are just dead on arrival.
ちゃんとついてこいよ。
Okay, 2 more floors that are... Let's do ingredient. I want that. Payments due today. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, what I need to do is... Okay, so it was optimized. Whip.
アイテム拾ったよ。
Sword.
アイテム拾ったよ。
Okay, there's something in there.
ゲット。
It is leather armor. Yeah, I was gonna sell a lot more and I might need that for emergency. An unknown ingredient, I have to pick that up. I'll just leave that one. I don't know if that's something I'm gonna need for crafting on the computer. There's nothing here. Oh, I love you.
ダメです。
Oh shit! Nice physics! Water shroom. Get me out of this icy hell.
さて、行きましょう。
Okay.
頑張ってください。大丈夫ですか？
Okay, that's it. No more ingredients.
ダメです。
Yep. And I don't have enough to pay.
レベルが上がったよ。
Well, that helped. Okay, there's the boss. Legend old Drisby.
やってやるぜ。
大丈夫。
Fuck.
大丈夫ですか？
Fuck.
大丈夫ですか？
God, I can't fucking... Okay, Oh, what the fuck?
大丈夫ですか？
Okay, that was good.
大丈夫？
Ah, bitch!
とりあえず町に戻りましょう。
Oh, fuck.
ねえねえ、
Hey, Teal?
なんでしょうか。
What is it? Why are adventurers in the pub so often? Do they all like alcohol that much? Well, adventurers certainly do enjoy the liquid pleasure, but a pub like this also handles quests for adventurers. Therefore, many of the people here are looking for work. Isn't that kind of thing handled by the Adventurers Guild? The guild does also handle some quests, but remember, you can only hire a guild member officially if you possess the guild card of that person, assuming they have one at all. Therefore, places like this tend to offer a different kind of quest, more daily run-of-the-mill business, if you will. Clients do not pay as much as guild-sponsored ones. This sort of place is also far friendlier to rookies. However, if the request is too simple or moronic, there's likely no one will even attempt to do it. Look, the requests are posted up there on the wall. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's see. Please find my lost kitty. Can I hire someone to stand in a ticket line for me? Please kill 10 crows around the garbage dump. Green item offered. Can one of you pay studs? Can one of you hot studs be my... Oh, there's quite a variety. Well, it is true that they are often used as glorified handyman. In a way, this sort of thing is a sign of how much adventurers have blended into daily life in the city. That's true. What the heck? Hey, actually, we should do this quest. I mean, I'd love to help someone find their kitty. No, I'm afraid we cannot. While anyone can post a request, only those registered with the Adventurers Guild can legally take on such requests. So I'm afraid we can't do not do anything listed here.
そうなんだ。
Oh, that's a bummer. Hey, friendo! Hi! Yeah, just as I was afraid. Here! I'm gonna have to start the good shit. I might be able to make up for the rest. There we go! Fuck!
お疲れです。
Thanks for your help today. Oh, fuck!
今日は頑張りましたね。明日もこの調子でいきましょう。今日は返済日です。おめでとうございます。
I barely fucking made it! So this is payment for the week. Let me see.
おめでとうございます。
Congratulations, well
今
done.
週分は確かに徴収いたしました。来週も頑張りま
Let's
しょう。
continue to work hard next week as well. This is a fucking weekly. Yay, I did it. Thanks. Getting on you next week too, Tio. So this is it. That insolent little plebeian shop which is a focus of so much rumor. My, so common, so dirty, so dull. How does that little poel get people to come in, I wonder? Well, no matter. This is a perfect opportunity to show what that little shrew, this whole city, what a truly elegant shop is like. You know you don't own that store yet, right? It belongs to your parents. Yes, you insolent fairy! It will be mine eventually! That's practically the same thing. Oh, little shop Recettear. Your days are numbered. Oh, fuck. Now we have competition! I told you to just be as ambitious! Hey, 9, and that's where I'm gonna get... Amazon?! What the fuck is that? Best way to learn about your foe is direct infiltration after all. With strategic espionage abilities such as this, I can't fail. Interior decoration is as seedy and plebeian on the outside. The street's selection of items must be outstanding. What could it be? What sort of thing could that filthy little parlor sell? Perhaps some kind of black and white animal? The ownership of which violates international treaties? Perhaps the most delicious apples, the side of the Mort de Blanc. Perhaps one of those books father says I'm too young to read? Oh, if you want that, you're gonna want to be in the back. Oh, be quiet, whoever you are. You're interrupting my train of thought. Could you come out of the box, maybe, at least? Kinda looks weird on the floor here. But that means, well then. Accused! In all honesty, I shouldn't be surprised by this. I should have expected a foe as canny as you to break through my otherwise impenetrable stealth techniques. Okay? That confirms it. You're indeed worthy of being my rival. What? What? A rival? Dude, I just want to pay off my loans! That my father got me in! I have failed to introduce myself, of course. I am the owner of the monolithic item store chain, Big Bash. Well, to be specific, I am the owner's only child and inheritor. Alouette is my name. Remember it. Everyone around me calls me Young Mistress Alouette. But you, oh my valuable, shall have the privilege of calling me Lady Alouette. Big Bash? It is a massive store chain with a capital stock value of 15 billion pix, and a yearly gross profit of 500 billion. Oh, Teal. I heard the commotion and came to see what was happening, but why are the two of you discussing Big Bash? Not really sure. Interesting. You also have a fairy. Huh? Prime.
Hey.
Sheesh, yeah, what's up? Oh, mistress. I see your attempts at infiltration failed. What are you talking about? The superior detection ability simply caught me off guard and overwhelmed my cardboard, that's all. That's a fairy? Dang, this one shows sharp. Got a problem with that, kid? I mean, you hang out with one too, so what's the big deal? Call me Prime. You can say I'm Alua, the mistress's guardian. Well, I'm Beckett, and this is Teal. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, real pleasure to meet you too, Bookworm. Eh? Are you by chance referring to me? Like, if there's anyone else here I'd call that? Well, the pleasure's all mine then. Alright, mistress, we've introduced ourselves. How about we head on home now? What are you talking about? I've finished introducing half of the fantabulastic, amazing, incredibleness that is Alouette, inheritor of Big Bash. If we stick around for that, we'll be here all week. Come on now, we're going home. Beckett, listen and listen well. Enjoy your happy, carefree days as long as you can. For when I am through with you... Hey. Yeah, see you guys around. Oh, what do you think that was about? That was not too dissimilar to meeting a hurricane in human form. Ha! Well, that is going to be it. Well, to level 5, we survived our first week! Fucking hell! And I have to get 3 times the amount next week! Oh god, I really need to get up the skills. I need to get the good shit. I need to get the good shit and pay off the good shit. How much money do I have left though? Not much. I'll put the image. I want that steel sword to go to our friend Iron Armor. That'll be fine. Bam. Common shield. The back scratcher is a legendary item. Anyways, I said that was all, and that's gonna be all for this time. I hope you guys enjoy the live stream. Hope to see all you guys again next time. See you guys then.